Mike, I gotta see this. Terence Crawford, tremendous fighter. You're a big supporter of his. He wants to move up 3 weight classes and fight Canelo. What do you think?
Yeah, he can do what he wants, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I just don't think it's a good idea.
Nah, I don't think they want to see him fight Canelo. You think so? You think they want to see him fight Canelo?
Yeah, for sure.
So is that where we're at right now with Canelo?
No. Crawford needs the money.
Crawford needs the money?
Yeah, he needs the money.
Mike Tyson shared his thoughts on the potential fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, calling it a dangerous choice for Crawford. He said, "I don't think it's a good idea," and pointed out Canelo's power, sharp head movement, and nonstop pressure. Tyson believes Canelo's size and aggressive approach could be too much. While he respects Crawford's talent, Tyson feels the risk isn't worth it for him.
Mike, I gotta see this. Terence Crawford, tremendous fighter. You're a big supporter of his. He wants to move up 3 weight classes and fight Canelo. What do you think?
Yeah, he can do what he wants, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I just don't think it's a good idea. You know, I don't think, what would he have? I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea. People have done things crazy like that before. It's just that he doesn't have to do it. He doesn't have to do it.
Mike Tyson has always respected boxers who have strong basics and natural power. When it comes to Canelo Alvarez, Tyson shares the same admiration. He praised Canelo's smooth head movement and smart fighting style. Tyson pointed out that Canelo doesn't just depend on strength. He mixes it with great technique. In his view, Canelo is a fighter who can control any bout using skill and pressure, making him a serious threat in the ring.
I think Canelo should beat him, overpower him, but Canelo's not moving his head no more. The other guy is hitting him. And that's what gives the other guy confidence because he believes he can hit.
Mike Tyson strongly disagrees with the idea of Terence Crawford moving up to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's mainly worried about Canelo's natural size advantage. Tyson explains that Canelo is already a bigger, stronger fighter, and jumping multiple weight classes could be dangerous for Crawford. Gaining weight might reduce his speed, endurance, and power, key tools he usually relies on. Tyson believes these changes could take away what makes Crawford such an effective and dangerous boxer.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know. And he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky.
One of them.
Even though Mike Tyson has concerns about the fight, he does not doubt Terence Crawford's talent. In fact, Tyson believes Crawford has what it takes to compete with anyone, pointing to his strong showing against Israel Madrimov. Still, Tyson thinks facing a much bigger opponent like Canelo isn't the smartest choice. He feels Crawford is chasing greatness, but this matchup may not be what boxing fans truly want. It's more about risk than ability or potential reward.
I just came from Crawford's last fight.
In L.A.?
Yes.
You went to it. What'd you think?
I thought that was a tough guy, and that guy gave, you know what I mean? I'm glad that he came back the last 2 rounds. You know, the guy was very awkward and strong.
Super awkward.
Yeah, and this guy fights anybody. Crawford fights anybody. Yeah. I don't agree with that, you know, because you got to look good in order for you won't mess up your next fight. Because if you fight this guy, you don't look good, the fans say, I don't want, he's not going to look good and win with this guy. You got to constantly have fights that you know and fight a guy that's going to make you look good. The guy got to pressure you or something. You know, this guy's running around. Crawford's not used to this kind of movement and
Weird
stuff.
fit.
Yeah, awkward as a motherfucker.
You think are you ready? You think the world's ready for Crawford Canelo?
I support Crawford and Canelo both, but
I mean, it's the fight people want to see, right?
Nah, I don't think they want to see him fight Canelo. You think so? You think they want to see him fight Canelo?
Yeah, for sure.
It's why I think it's what Crawford wants too. Right?
He wants to fight him too.
I think he wants to make history.
It's a big fight.
Well, to make history is worth doing it.
Yeah, I think he wants to.
When asked to share his prediction, Mike Tyson didn't describe the fight as a balanced matchup. He admitted Crawford has the power to stop any opponent, but he doesn't believe that would happen against Canelo. Tyson's hesitation shows he respects Crawford's skills, yet he feels they may not be enough to beat Canelo's strength and smart fighting style. To Tyson, this fight seems more one-sided than truly competitive.
Hey.
Great fight, right? 50-50. I want to say Crawford. Why everybody saying 50-50?
You don't think it's 50-50?
60-40, but you gonna tell him which one?
You think Crawford can stop him?
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can, he's going to, but he can't.
Gervonta Davis shared his thoughts, suggesting Crawford might be driven by the chance to earn a huge paycheck. He said this fight could be the most profitable of Crawford's entire career. Davis also mentioned how Crawford was previously hurt by smaller fighters like Yuri Ortiz Gamboa, hinting that facing a stronger opponent like Canelo could be far more dangerous.
Face each other. So is that where we're at right now with Canelo? Crawford?
No. Crawford needs the money.
Crawford needs the money?
Yeah, he needs the money.
You think he had a chance to win?
But what makes you say that? You know, I mean,
He needs the money. I'm telling you.
Does he have a chance to win though?
Top Rank ain't paying like that, and they ain't paying like that.
So you don't
see? They ain't paying like that.
he's going up three or four weight classes. You think the chances of him
That's why he say why he don't like me. That's the real shit.
going up those weight classes to face him? You know, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo? If you,
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. I didn't. He's a good fighter.
You don't see it.
But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because they, like, you know, they're smaller. They know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got. And another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to. How these guys is. Then he get hurt against.
Madrimov?
Who?
There you talk about
Gamboa.
Crawford got touched by Madrimov. Is that what you
No,
said?
he got clipped by Gamboa, right?
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck
Or
is
Kavalasky.
he's looking this strong over the past year? I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm always. I'm telling you. And that guy that a part of it, he been caught. Before. He went to jail for it. He went to jail, right? Yeah.
Gervonta Davis believes that money might be the real reason behind Terence Crawford's decision, suggesting financial gain is motivating what many view as a risky move. However, Crawford sees this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make boxing history. He's not afraid of the danger. He accepts it fully. For him, this fight represents a chance to raise his legacy and achieve something never done before. When questioned about weight differences, Crawford dismissed a concern, saying most critics are simply repeating what others say without thinking for themselves. Confident in his choice, Crawford strongly believes the challenge is worth taking despite the danger.
I think me and Canelo will make for a great fight. It's the best fight in boxing right now. And you got two first ballot Hall of Famers going head to head with each other. And everybody want to see how Terence is going to do going up two more weight classes.
A lot of people making a big deal about the weight. You just walked in here. You don't look like a 54 right now.
I just think a lot of people is adopting other people's thoughts.
I've seen Canelo in person.
Yeah.
Even for him, 168 is a big weight class.
Facts. And he's always the smallest person in his division. When you got Usyk fighting Tyson Fury, you know, Tyson Fury was the massive fighter over Usyk.
I'm not even so sure Canelo will be the bigger guy.
He'll probably be thicker, but I'm taller. You know, he have his strong points in the fight. I have mine. So,
former world champion Amir Khan, who has faced both fighters, shares opinion on what could decide the outcome. He pointed out that while Canelo might be stronger, Crawford's sharp mind, quick footwork, and smart tactics could make all the difference. Khan believed that being the smartest in the ring can often beat pure strength, and that's where Crawford might have the advantage. Stay tuned for more expert takes and fight analysis, only on KO Zone X.